Hello folks and welcome to the video, and to start us off here, I wasted no time in this recording and just immediately got into building. So this is me, I'm editing this video right now, just posted a video, and here we are. Welcome back to The Sims 4, and this entire video is just speed build, so if you don't want to really watch that, then this is not the video for you. So with this room, I was a little confused with how I wanted it to look in the end. I think it ended up being a music lounge hallway that also had the staircase to the next floor. I got rid of all the painting stuff and moved that to a different room, which might not even be done until like next episode, depending on how quickly we can get this episode up and going. Whenever I'm playing The Sims 4, the bathrooms on these like tall wall builds are always the worst because it's like impossible to see in there because bathrooms, they're usually small. So since the walls are so tall, like putting wall decorations in can be very hard. So yeah, this is just a small bathroom here. Ignore that. That doesn't matter. And that that's the bathroom. Wow. Listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but The Sims 4 does have cars. See? You just have to open the debug menu to get them. This isn't like a sized up toy car. You can actually get these in the game with the debug menu. They don't work, which, kind of defeats the purpose of it. But, for most people really just want the cars for decoration, or at least I do, to make it more immersive. And that's just a really simple way to get cars in the game is open the debug menu and find the cars. Now here the garage. I did want to make it kind of garagey and just like, bare bones concrete type stuff. But I also still wanted it to kind of fit with the theme. But like basically it's an entirely different theme, right? So I had to kind of really do a lot of merging there. Now I'm dirtying up some stuff. Now, honestly, my big savior when building an old Victorian house like this is obviously vampires. But the pets and a werewolves pack also helped a good bit for this house build. So if there's any 3 packs I could recommend, it would be pets, werewolves, vampires. At least when it comes to doing a build like this. I feel now is as good a time as any for a plug. So, Fucking subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends. Of course, only if you like it or stuff. If you don't like it, click the dislike button. Eat my shorts. I don't know. Fuck me. I don't know. Like the video, subscribe, share. It really helps out a lot. It's a small channel, and we could use every single subscriber we can get. So we're finally basically done with the first floor. Now I'm a lot more getting into the flow of things, getting things a little more. So now that the first floor is all done, we're working on the second floor now, and I'm, getting the hang of this a lot more, planning out my buildings a little bit more. Of course, we do have a little bit of a wonky hallway here, but by the time we get to the third floor, I'm basically just going to be rolling through this. I'm not sure if the floors in this video. You'll just find out while you're watching it, I guess. But, I'm kind of speeding through this, just going through the process. I got the hang of it. Finally. Now, I am doing a little bit of touching up here at the bottom, the first floor, because it did need a little bit of touching up. Now, up here, I'm going to have most of the bedrooms, places where people live, and a few other rooms that might be important. Yeah. So, this is where a lot of this backstory or whatever comes in, so I guess I should start going through that, the lore or whatever. I don't really care, and you don't have to care. I just thought it would be fun to do it at the time, so let me go explaining it, I guess. So once I actually start playing through the save file thing, right? Like playing the game. So we have evicted Count Validius Stroud to live here, right? But we've been here for a little while, even though it doesn't seem it, because, we're just setting this up, But this bedroom I'm working on right now would have been Count Crinklebottom, or whatever the hell his name is, his bedroom, and his wife. But then, his wife is canonically dead. I just kind of made her to be in the family tree, because I think it's just, the family tree is cool and whatnot. I don't really, right. So this room, he doesn't go in there anymore since he is a vampire. He can only sleep in the coffin. So it's going to be super destroyed, and the way it works is that she was murdered here by the vengeful spirit of her own daughter. Or something. Actually, don't really remember that much. But you see, the vengeful spirit is the daughter, right? So something happened between the vengeful spirit and the mother that caused the vengeful spirit's death, and the vengeful spirit, being a vengeful spirit, took vengeance. And that whole thing, it's just not a very pleasant experience, would it be? So, Count, whatever the hell his name is very, that's the main reason behind his character for being so introverted and hating, is because someone he trusted hurt someone he trusted. Or something. I don't know. It's like 2 a.m. Give me a break. Um, let's see. What else is there? I don't know. That's the gist of it, or at least all I can remember. So if these hallways here, they're kind of big because that's just kind of how I made them, right? They have to fit the staircase and everything. So I just kind of filled them up with random furniture that seemed like they fit the theme, and I think that fit the theme and worked. So this pink room is actually going to be Anime Ketchup's room. You're probably wondering that while I was building it. And next to it is going to be the guest bedroom where all the guests are going to sleep. So here we are decorating Anime Ketchup's room. You know, I wanted this to be a little different from the rest of the house. You know, still keep it kind of Victorian, but as you can probably tell here, it's completely different. Like, unlike any other house in the room. But of course, we did have to tone it down a bit. You know, it was a little too vibrant. So I added a bunch of holes in the wall and stuff, as you can see. Of course, I do that with every room, so it was going to happen anyway. So now we're working on the hallway paintings. Because this house, if you haven't noticed, has a lot of paintings and other wall decoration. Like, so much. So that now I'm working on a small bathroom, and that purple room next to it is the guest bedroom. And then that other red room is the old bedroom of Vengeful Spirit. So yeah, we're wrapping up a little bit on this second floor here. Now that we're wrapping up the purple guest bedroom here, which is not super apparent, but it is inhabited by the werepug. We're gonna move on to the Vengeful Spirits room, which I'm gonna try and make look as abandoned as possible. And since the Vengeful Spirit is a create-a-sim ghost, they technically don't have an urn, so I got a decorative one that you can get in the build mode catalog. And I put that there on the bed, re-enabled some of my cheats and stuff, worked on a few things, you know. So I really like how this bedroom turned out. You know, it really does look very destroyed and stuff. Like, very similar to the master bedroom in the house. So it's been over, like, what, 6 hours of building this house, and I have finally made it to the third floor. Let's go. Um, yeah, so this footage is sped up 10 times, and I cut out a lot of the, like, non-building parts. So, you know, it's quite a long time. Now, this room right there, I'm lighting up a lot of rooms right now, but that room that I just lit up there, yes, the one with the purple carpet and wooden walls, that's going to be the portrait room, right? We're going to get our portraits taken there. Here I'm experimenting with the room tool. I actually never used that before, so it was pretty odd to see like that. But yeah. Um Also, it is of note that I was AFK there and forgot to cut it out, and you guys are just gonna have to watch that. Yeah, that brick wall is gonna look great in the portrait room. So yeah, if you made it this far, I'm honestly impressed, because this is just such a kind of meh video. It's all building. Like, I didn't want to leave this completely undocumented, but like, what am I supposed to do with it? Like, all of building, right? Here, I was actually experimenting with putting in a movie theater into the house. I eventually scrapped the idea in favor of something else. I can't quite remember what that something else was, but yes, I did eventually scrap the idea of a movie theater. Yeah. And, let's see. Oh, no, yeah, now we're putting in the windows. Now, once I put on all these windows, the house basically is, like, done on the outside, and it looks really good. I hope you guys like it, too. Oh, yeah, music. So, right here, we're trying to make a log room. I didn't know what to do with the space at the time, and my friend suggested I put a log in a room. I eventually decided against it, which I feel like was a good choice. I am going AFK here pretty frequently, but no, this is going to be another guest bedroom with a piss-stained newspaper carpet, and also a one-way mirror, because everybody loves one-way mirrors. Here we go. Now we're starting on one of the larger rooms in the house. And, well, yeah, I scrapped the movie theater idea and decided, hey, we kind of need an exercise room. Well, we don't need one, but I would like an exercise room. So why don't we make one of those? Now, up here, this is like the activities room. You know, activities and shit. Right, we got a painter's easel. You know, I'm just grabbing everything I can and just putting it in there. Right here, we're getting the most epic gaming setup ever seen to mankind. Of course, we got to get those nice glass tables, a dual monitor setup, because, like, what's a gaming setup without dual monitors? And then we also need a recording camera with a microphone for some reason. Like, don't ask me why that's there, but it's there. And then a camera recording station in the background. Alright, also we need a chessboard, because we need chessboards, bookshelves, an extra desk for work use, a work table, you know, move the easels a bit. This whole room is basically just a bunch of that stuff, you know? A bunch of that stuff. And don't forget the fact that it also has a gaming setup. You know, it's the gaming room. Would you look at that? We're starting to put a bunch of the finishing touches in. You know, any minute now this build will be basically done. I know, it's fascinating. It's crazy how absurd this is. It is quite absurd, you know. Like, wow, this build took way too long. But hey, it's done now. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this build turned out. And if this video gets 3 likes, I will put it on the gallery. I'm still here. Alright, bye. Oh boy, did I say finishing touches? I'm sorry. It's basement time, people. now we're getting the finishing touches and about to be done. Get some paintings on the walls of all the other vampires or whatever. All this other shit. It's great. Woo. We're almost done with this. And now we are done with it. Now, of course, just like I promised, we have to kill off that person. Now they're dead. Wow, would you look at that? Everyone's running away. Why is this? Why does everyone run away? No, it's alright. There we go. We got they're dead now. We don't have to worry about them anymore. And now, I don't know. Yippee. Thanks for watching. What a climatic ending. The vengeful spirit finally got vengeance. Well, see you next time.